Hey everybody, thank you so much for clicking on my video to watch. So I want to say happy fall. Today is the first day of fall. It's not the first day of fall when I'm filming this, but when I post this, it will be. Today's video, I am doing this look right here. It is a fall makeup tutorial, as you can tell. I'm going to be doing 5 days of fall, so it's going to be a new makeup tutorial for the fall time every single day. And if you have been following me on my Instagram and my YouTube, this is the kind of thing that I was mentioning here and there, saying I was working on something for the fall time. I said it was October, but I decided I wanted to post it on the first day of fall. But yeah, this is what I have been pre-filming. I've been pre-filming all of these makeup tutorials. I thought that it would just be a really fun idea to do, and I'm going to post them all 5 days in a row, so you guys will be getting a new tutorial every single day. They're most likely going to be all dramatic because I really love dramatic looks for the fall time. Bold lips, smoky eyes, all that good stuff. I feel like fall flies by really fast, especially on YouTube, because Halloween comes up so quickly, and then it's kind of all about Halloween and those tutorials, and then basically it's Christmas right after that. So I want to get in as many fall tutorials as I can. That's why I decided to do this 5 days of fall, so I really hope you guys like this idea that I'm doing. I knew I wanted to do 5 days of fall. I didn't know if I wanted to do 3 tutorials and a couple other videos, but I decided to do 5 tutorials because I really love to do makeup tutorials, and that gives you guys so many different options if you guys are wanting to recreate these looks. Hopefully there will be a look for everybody in these tutorials that I'm going to do. And if you decide to recreate any of these tutorials, please tag me so I can see them or DM them to me. And before we get on into the video, please don't forget to subscribe, hit that little bell beside the subscribe button. That way you guys can get notified every time I upload a new video. Also be sure to like this video if you like this idea that I'm doing and you like the tutorial. Also be sure to come back tomorrow in the next few days so you don't miss out on any of the tutorials. And if you'd like to know how I got this look, then please just keep watching. Alrighty, let's get on into this makeup tutorial. First, I have to have my pumpkin spice latte because, you know, fall. And I never show this part, but I always cover up my chest acne with some foundation. So that's what I went ahead and did there because I had some prominent ones that I didn't want to show. For primer, I'm using my Smashbox primer oil, giving my face some hydration. And I want to let that sink into my skin for a couple minutes, so I'm going to do my brows. I never do them on camera because I'm not that good at them, so I never like to show my skills at them because I don't have any. But anyways, I thought I would include it in this video. I'm using my Kiss eyebrow pencil. This one is in the shade medium warm brown. I believe it's a little bit too light for my brows, so I did go in with the deeper shade of the same eyebrow pencil just to fill it in a little bit extra, and I am cleaning it up with some concealer just to leave the end a little bit more pointy. For the foundation, I wanted more of a matte base, and so I'm going to go in with my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. It's one of my all-time favorite foundations, and I know I wear a lot of it, but that's what I just like to do, and I'm blending it in with my beauty blender. I did change my background. I thought the candle would look cuter with the look I was going for, so that's why it looks different in this clip. I'm going to go in with my favorite concealer at the moment. That is the Too Faced Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. It's a really long name, but I'm using the shade Vanilla. I'm just going to place this underneath my eyes, on my eyelids to prime them for my eyeshadow, and then on the center of my face. I'm blending this out with my Real Techniques buffing brush because it gives me a little bit more of a full coverage finish rather than using my beauty blender. To set down all of my concealer, I'm going to go in with my Kiss New York Pro Touch setting powder, and I'm just going to simply place this on everywhere I put my concealer. I'm not sure what brush this is. It's a Real Techniques brush, and it came in the same set that the buffing brush came in. For my contour, I'm going to go into my Anastasia contour kit. I'm using the shades Java and Havana. I'm going to mix them both just to get this nice warm contour shade because I am going to go in with a warm bronzer, and I'm just going to contour like normal, the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, and underneath my lip. This is my favorite bronzer right now. It's a beautiful warm bronzer. This is in the CoverGirl Serving Sculpt palette, and I'm just going to place this everywhere. And the brush I'm using for this is the Benefit Hula brush. It's such a nice brush. It just disperses your bronzer everywhere, but it has like a little bit of a tip to the end of it. Not really a sharp one, more like a fluffy one, but it also kind of helps contour at the same time. To go along with all of my warm face products, I'm going to go into my Benefit California blush, and I'm going to use this on the apples of my cheeks, and I'm going to bring it back towards my temples and also place this on the center of my face. Excuse me, my voice cracked, just to give it a little bit of a flush. All of my face products kind of drug down at my face, so I want to clean that up with some powder. I'm going to go into my Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder. This one is in the shade Pound Cake, and it's a little bit thicker than the powder I was using before, so it does the job at baking a little bit better. And I'm just placing this powder underneath my contour and on my chin. For my highlight, I'm going to go into my Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. It's a beautiful gold, and I thought it would go perfectly with this look, so I'm just going to use my Luxie tapered highlighting brush and put this on the tops of my cheekbones, my temples, bridge and tip of my nose, and on my cupid's bow as I normally do. Now I'm going to go ahead and wipe all of the baking I placed on, really just blending that out, making sure I get all the powder off. And then just to blend all of my face products together, I like to go in with a big fluffy duo fiber brush, and I like to just blend them all together just so all of the products aren't sitting on top of each other and looking too harsh. I'm going to set my face before I do my eyeshadow, so I'm going to go in with this Kiss New York setting spray and just spray all of my face products and lock them into place. And for the eyes now, I'm going to use my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This is an original favorite of mine, and I still love it to this day. So I'm going to first take the shade Milk Chocolate, and I'm just going to place this shade right into my crease. I'm using my Sigma diffused crease brush for that. And then I'm going to go into the shade Semi Sweet. I'm also going to put this into my crease, but I'm just going to focus it a little bit lower than where I put the first shade. Next, I'm going to actually take this Makeup Geek eyeshadow. This one is in the shade Cherry Cola, and I just think that it's going to make the look pop a lot better. So I'm going to place this on the outer part and the inner part of my lid, just kind of creating a halo eye. This is a Royal & Langnickel brush. I can't remember oh, I think I can see it. I think it's their crease brush. So it's a little bit pointed, so it kind of helps with the inner and outer corner without dragging it everywhere. Now going back into my Chocolate Bar palette, I'm taking this deeper red shade. I'm going to do the same exact thing, but I'm going to try and focus this shade on the very outer edges, just so you can still see the shade Cherry Cola, but I'm just deepening it up a little bit. And I'm just going to go ahead and take my first blending brush that I use just to make sure it's all blended out. Then I'm going to take the shade Amaretto. It's a little bit shimmery, so I'm going to add this onto the inner and outer parts of my eyelid again, just focusing it more into the center of my lid, but not right in the center because I want another shade to go there. And then after I place that on with my finger, I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out a little bit with a smaller fluffy crease brush. For my lower lash line, I'm going to use all of the same shades, just kind of in a different order. So I'm first going to take that deeper red shade and place that on my lower lash line just with a flatter brush. And then I'm going to take the shade Semi Sweet, blend that on my lower lash line, and then just keep going with the shades. So next I'm going to use Milk Chocolate and blend that out as well. And then I did take Cherry Cola just to put that red back in there. And then I wanted to make my lid look a little bit more burgundy red, so I did take Cherry Cola again and kind of work that onto the inner and outer parts of my eyelid. And then for right in the center of the eyelid, I'm going to take that gold shade in the Chocolate Bar palette and apply that on with my finger and blend it out with that same small fluffy crease brush. For my inner corner highlight, I did take the same face highlight I was using before by Ofra and applying that on. And I did start on my mascara, forgot I did my eyeliner, so now I'm going to do my eyeliner. This is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Eyeliner. This is a liquid eyeliner. I'm just going to line the top part of my lash line. And this one's great because it's such a thin tip, so it really won't smudge around or be too thick. And I am just taking a black eyeliner to tightline my upper and lower waterline. Alright, so now back to mascara. I first applied my Wander Beauty Unlashed Mascara, and now I'm putting on my CoverGirl Flourish by Lash Blast Mascara. It is my favorite mascara combination right now, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm not going to pop on any false lashes because I kind of like how this looks alone. So my lip combo is this Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner in the shade I Got the Juice and the Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade Drop Dead Red. I first applied the liquid lipstick and then kind of went around the edges with the lip liner. Oh yeah, and I forgot about this part, but I was looking at myself and I totally thought like I looked like a Who from The Grinch.
So that was hilarious. I just had to have a little moment there and then finish it off.
Alright guys, that is it for the tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for another fall makeup look. Also, be sure to subscribe before you leave. Like this video if you enjoyed it and you want to see more. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!